The American bison, an icon of the untamed wilderness, stands as a living emblem of strength, endurance, and deep-rooted history. Towering over the golden plains, wrapped in thick, coarse fur, and crowned by its massive hump and dark, ancient eyes, this magnificent creature carries with it a story older than most civilizations. The sound of its hooves once shook the continent, echoing like thunder across prairies that stretched beyond the horizon. Once numbering in the tens of millions, bison herds covered North America in a living sea of brown, a force of nature that moved as one, shaping landscapes and lives. From the sweeping grasslands of Montana to the valleys of Alberta and down to the river basins of Texas, the American bison roamed free, guided by instinct, the changing seasons, and the timeless rhythm of the earth. Its presence was not just biological, it was spiritual. For countless indigenous tribes, including the Lakota, Blackfeet, Crow, and Cheyenne, the bison was, and remains, sacred. It provided food, shelter, clothing, and tools. But more than that, it provided connection to nature, to ancestors, to spirit. Stories passed down through generations speak of the bison's generosity, its power, its role as a relative. The bison is not just an animal. It is a teacher, a symbol of life, and a bridge between human and land. Yet, in the shadow of colonization and westward expansion, the great herds were hunted nearly to extinction, not for sustenance, but strategy. Erasing the bison meant erasing the people who depended on it. From tens of millions to fewer than 1,000 by the late 19th century, the silence that followed was deafening. Plains once alive with thunder became quiet. Dust settled where hooves once danced. But from the brink of disappearance, a new chapter emerged. Conservationists, indigenous leaders, and forward-thinking ranchers fought to protect and restore this vital species. Today, wild bison once again roam Yellowstone, the tallgrass prairie, and other protected areas, not in the numbers of old, but as a symbol of what can be reclaimed. Watching a bison stand still in the snow, its breath fogging the air like smoke from a sacred fire, is to witness more than survival. It is to witness strength in silence. Its eyes seem to carry the memory of ages. Every muscle in its body tells a story of battles fought, storms weathered, lands crossed. The bison survives not because it dominates, but because it endures. In the face of harsh winters, burning summers, predators, and men, the bison keeps moving. Its resilience is not loud. It is quiet, steady, unshaken. It reminds us that nature adapts, that strength lies not in speed or ferocity, but in stillness, patience, and harmony. The American bison is a keystone species, shaping ecosystems with every hoofprint. It tramples soil, stimulates grass growth, spreads seeds, and feeds wolves, bears, birds, and insects alike. It is a builder of balance, a gardener of the wild. The land thrives where the bison roams, and yet the work is not over. Efforts to restore bison to tribal lands continue. Indigenous-led conservation programs are growing. Ranchers are blending traditional knowledge with modern science. There is a shared dream to one day see vast herds move freely once again across reservations, parks, and protected corridors, restoring not just land, but legacy. To see bison calves take their first steps beneath wide skies. To hear the deep grunts of bulls calling to their herds. To feel the rumble beneath your feet as the old rhythm returns. The bison teaches us humility. It reminds us that progress is not always forward. Sometimes it means looking back, remembering, and restoring. It challenges us to think bigger than ourselves, to care for what we did not create, and to protect what we may never fully understand. In a world that moves too fast, the bison moves slowly, with purpose. It does not chase trends. It walks in, time with the earth, and we who once nearly destroyed it, now have a chance to walk beside it, to relearn the language of balance, to honor the creature that once fed nations, that shaped landscapes, and that, against all odds, still breathes. Its breath is our history. Its hooves are our heartbeat. The American bison is not just a reminder of the wild. It is the wild. And in saving it, we save something of ourselves. So listen to the silence of the plains. Watch the fog rise around its horns. Follow its slow, steady path. The story of the bison is still being written, not just in textbooks or documentaries, but in every hoofprint on sacred soil, in every child who sees it for the first time, in every elder who remembers what it meant to live with the herds. The American bison lives, not just as muscle and bone, but as memory, medicine, and miracle. Let us carry its story. Let us feel its power. Let us protect what still remains and dream again of what could be. Herds stretching to the horizon, wild as the wind, free as the land itself. Is our history. Its hooves are our heartbeat. The American bison is not just a reminder of the wild. It is the wild. And in saving it, we save something of ourselves. So listen to the silence of the plains. Watch the fog rise around its horns. Follow its slow, steady path. The story of the bison is still being written, not just in textbooks or documentaries, but in every hoofprint on sacred soil, in every child who sees it for the first time, in every elder who remembers what it meant to live with the herds. The American bison lives, not just as muscle and bone, but as memory, medicine, and miracle. Let us carry its story. Let us feel its power. Let us protect what still remains and dream again of what could be. Herds stretching to the horizon, wild as the wind, free as the land itself.